I'm Susan Ireland, author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to the Perfect Resume. I want to talk a little bit about the reference sheet that you want to have ready to send to a potential employer. This reference sheet is not something that you hand out to just anyone, but you give it to a potential employer when they seem serious about interviewing you and asking you for employment. So don't send it out with every resume, but keep it handy and ready. Now, the first thing that you want to do is to ask people who you would like to have be your references if they would be kind enough to do that for you. You always want to make sure that whomever you list on that sheet of paper know that they might be called by a potential employer. You might also ask those people if they would like to have a current version of your resume so that they can see what you're up to, where you're headed, and maybe even have some bullet point statements from your resume that will tickle their memory as to exactly what you did when you worked for them. So this is also a good time when you can check the contact information that you have for them. That would be the telephone number and the email address. So doing these things before you put them on your reference sheet really is important. It's also very considerate for the potential employer so that they don't have to jump through a lot of hoops just to get hold of someone to say something nice about you. Now, along with those 3 or 4 professional references, you might also have, let's say, 2 personal references. Now, this could be a clergy person, or it could be someone from a community organization that you volunteer at, or even a friend who also knows something about your professional skills or the skills that are related to your professional life. So having a little mix of professional and personal adds a nice touch, and it gives some variety for that potential employer. So this all can be done on one sheet of paper in, let's say, 11 or 12 point font, and be sure to put your name and your contact information at the top of the page. I'm Susan Ireland at susanireland.com.